So, looks like Solomon's reports pertaining Pastor at Boshoff pertaining the subject matter of divorce have some roots. You'll remember Solomon a couple of months back came and posted that Boshoff had gotten a divorce, and so hey, some of us who don't know nothing, we stayed on the side, we stayed on the side and just hey, we man them don't know nothing. So Solomon reported that about 2 months ago, and he presented some documents on that video, and he showed the documents and he said Pastor Art Boshoff had gotten a divorce from his wife of 30 years. So I was like, yay, that's hectic. And so now I'm going to report on the subject matter of the Christian Post. The Christian Post made the post very recently, about the 18th of February, right there. They made the post and announcing pretty much about the same thing. South African mega pastor Art Bashoff divorced his wife after a move of over 30 years and so forth. So looks like it is so. Looks like it is so. This particular post was made by a senior editor over at the Christian Post. If you actually see it within the thing, it's actually written out over there. I don't know. Do I show it? There it is. You see it right there. Senior reporter over at the thing. All right. So what does the article actually say? Despite the historical preaching of the Lord on marriage and long-lasting marriage and permanency of union based on God's original plan, influential South African pastor at Boshoff has quietly divorced his wife after more than 30 years of marriage. Now that part, for me, it sounds why quietly? If y'all are not together, they're not together, right? Simple cut straight. If the two of you are not together, you're not together. I don't understand that part. I do not understand. Boshoff is the founder of the Christian Revival Church headquarters in South Africa, and with more than 90 branches, 120,000 members across Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. He is also sit at the Global Council of Empowerment 2021 and the largest. All right. They say that the court documents, court documents. Boshoff, unopposed divorce was finalized in the Gauteng local division of the High Court, and in 2024. Now that's 2 years, man. Then it's like 2 years. How do you get divorced with over 2 years? That for me is just those are the kind of things that for me, when I see it, just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. Like, why quietly get divorced? You're not together anyways, and then 2 years. Nah, man. Nah. There's no way. There's no way you can even justify that. There's no way. 2 years, mandems. 2 years, no ways. At least 2 months after his divorce was finalized, however, some international CRC congregations were reportedly celebrating the couple's 37 year. Yeah, now that you see, this is where it becomes a problem now, because now people are still thinking, 37 years of ministry. You see, people are there thinking y'all are still there together, but can't you know why? In December of that year, and The church has yet to acknowledge the Archbishop's as separation. Bashoff's divorce also comes after a Zimbabwean styled prophetess or religious leader, King Israel, claimed that Boshoff had committed. We don't know. We don't know anything about anything, so they are saying other things about other things. Don't know. CRC be suing ninjas out here. CRC be suing ninjas. They don't play. And so, for me, this, if there is a split, there's a split. If there were issues that were not reconciled on, it's just that. Why is it kept? It becomes very funny at that point, because it just becomes funny. If people are still there stating and celebrating 37 years of marriage, and you guys are not together, like, what? But there is a reason why, for me personally, it kind of feels a certain way, because for a lot of people, the idea of being married for that long becomes a brand. Okay, it's much like a person coming out and saying that they are virgin, and so now they are known as a virgin, and so it creates a certain idea of purity around them, right? And then they become known for that. It becomes part of their brand, and it's a brand on something that's not. Yeah, because you are in a state of purity right now. It's not your whole life. It's not your whole identity. Right? Don't create an identity out of something like that. Okay, and so a person can stay in this perpetual motion of keeping this idea or of identity of purity. And so they are so overly skeptical in general out of everything. Not to say that people shouldn't be thinking, don't get the wrong idea. But it's when a person creates an identity out of something that does not think. Yes, you are this person, you are married. It's part of your thing, right? It's part of how we know you. We know you by your wife. Oh yeah, the husband of so-and-so, the wife of so-and-so. But then when people are now still celebrating things, when the church is still, and the documents are very clear, it's 2 years back, that's a bit, But hey, maybe I'm just thinking of it, but for me, nah. Yeah, at that point, it just feels funny now. It just feels funny, like, why? 2 years? No ways, bro. 2 years? Nah. 2 years. Y'all been divorced. Y'all been not separated, divorced, because y'all might have been separated a year before that, and then finally decided to have a divorce a year after, right? So we might be talking about something that took 3 years. Just say. But at the end of the day, why is it secret to that level? Y'all tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. A Historic Reality Show with the daily Christian commentary videos. Yeah, it goes to sound a little bit, 2 years. 2 years. The Christian Post, the document show that. So for me, I'm quoting it when it's public. No? Yes, they are very clear. I didn't bring it up. I'm saying 2 years. Y'all make it make sense, man. Y'all make it make sense.